Guys, it's Jane here from Diary of a Social Media Manager. As many of you may know, I'm taking part in the 2017 Vlogger Challenge, which involves doing one vlog post per week for 52 weeks, and I hope that you're enjoying them so far. This is my third vlog post. So one of the things I wanted to cover with you guys this week was content distribution, because I believe that there are many things that you can do in repurposing the content that you're out there collecting, and that we need to maximize our time as social media managers and maximize the benefit of a really great post. But we also need to adapt it according to the platform that we're putting it out on. So when I release information, I don't really believe in vomiting it all up onto all platforms. Sometimes I do vomit, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't believe in pushing it in the exact same way on all platforms. Having this in place has actually really helped build significant engagement with our audiences on various platforms, to the point where it surprised me. In order to get the information out there, I've kind of identified what the audiences want. So I have a little diagram that I've put together to help you maybe think about how you want to go about doing your own distribution. So it's really like a little target. I think of this being the epicenter, which is Snapchat. My next distribution circle is Instagram. Then I go to Twitter, and then I go to Facebook. And this is sort of the methodology that I put in place for the majority of the content that I'm sharing out there, unless it's newsletter based. There's several reasons why. One, I think about why people are following us on Snapchat. The number one thing is the intimacy, the privacy, but also the sense of wanting and needing to get that information first is sort of a VIP pass. That is the sort of relationship we have with our Snapchat followers. So I really try to create the content for Snapchat first and then figure out what I'm going to be doing with it afterwards. I view our Instagram site as a microblog. So I will have a complimentary post and tell people that there is a Snapchat story going on at that moment. I probably will do the same on Twitter, because Twitter is great for driving events and newsy things. I think it's sort of my third level of just letting people know. Normally what I would do there is create a Vine, the flexibility, and I'd be happy to talk about that in an upcoming vlog, of creating these 6-second shorts is wonderful, and I'm actually very much in love with Vine. Very disappointed that it's no longer a platform where you can interact with people natively, but that's a separate conversation. That is my strategy. And then Facebook is where things could ultimately end up once the event is over, and I'll give a little blurb about what went on and maybe create a Facebook album, or if there's a complimentary article that will be in our newsletter or something like that, then I will give those images over to the rest of our team in order to help promote the story. I like to keep in mind, what am I going to be doing over the next 12 months where I could repurpose this content, because it's so meaningful in the moment to get what you need and then have enough content that you can sort of maximize that time that you spent. I tend to think of myself as an inside reporter for the organization that I work for. It really does work as a philosophy, and maybe might change the way that you're capturing content, and it might be able to help you in the planning of your stories as well, when you start thinking about how you want to distribute it. So I hope that you found this tip useful this week. If you're not on Snapchat, if you're not on Instagram, I encourage you to sign up and start spending some time there, maybe doing a little bit of reading. In future vlog posts, I definitely will be doing a more focused talk on each of those platforms and my experience there. You guys have a great week, and if you have any comments, questions, please leave them below, and I will talk to you next Wednesday. Thanks so much. Bye.